Oh God, that was fast. All right, before I start, the last unboxing chronologically, which will never be the next unboxing that comes out because the world's a fucking vampire, was me unboxing these lights that are designed for my garage. I got 6 of them. You remember them. Pasta, link them again. Link the ASD lights. You found them already once. The ASD outdoor sconces. I just want to show it off because I spent the time to hook it up. And we've got the switch here, which kind of annoys me. Like, I'm glad the brightness doesn't seem to change between the 3 color temperatures. We got warm, medium. We got 3000, 4000, and 5000. And 5000 is very white, and 3000 is very warm. And I'm not sure which I'm going to pick. But the problem with not knowing which one is going to pick, it's in the fucking back of the unit, which means, like, if it was here, where, you know, it's still, you know, I could switch it, but I have to pull the fucking thing off the wall. Not a smart place for that. So you basically have to know exactly which color you want before you install it. Because if you put it up and go, you know what, if we try the whiter white, oh, then you're fucked. And you're pulling each one off the wall. This would lose an entire star. These could work reliably for 30 years, and I'd still be like, no. I may have to drill a hole in here so I could just like poke it with a fucking screwdriver. Just something, anything. Just, that's dumb. Because who knows? I mean, I'd have to put them all up, hang them, and then flip the switches and look, and that's a bad design. Fuck, put a magnet switch. I put a magnet to it and it clicks the relay over or something. What is this? Ah, this must be Jack Woo Audio. Woo Audio sent me a cable. You know what? They must have sent me the cable. Yeah, 4.4. Okay. Because I'm reviewing their new tube amp. That's the Fireflies, but it's only the single unit Firefly. They've integrated the power supply in, and he's like, look, it needs a special cable. Do you want me to send you one? And I'm pretty sure I have that cable, but do it anyway. So this is the elevation audio cable, 4.4 millimeter to XLR male, 2 meters. So let's not open that. I'm sure this is incessantly expensive. Like, that's the thing. The last time Jack Woo sent me a cable, it was a goddamn Kimber cable, and it was worth more than the unit I was reviewing. And I was, but they apparently make these. Look at that. Those are a nice length, too. So instead of giving you little wire ties, they actually do Velcro, which is kind of nice. So let's go steal these. Steal these out the box. Because you know you're not keeping the box or the cable. This will burn nicely. Probably with that piece of paper. Actually, you know what? Does this piece of paper say the cost? I'm going to look up for a second. Hold on. I know it should say $0 for Zeos, but it doesn't say. Nope. There was a hope that would be like 170. I'm imagining this is well over $100. Well over $100. There's another one of those wire ties. Look at so many Velcro ties. Jesus, it's worth it in Velcro ties alone. Because the amplifier is a preamplifier, but the unit's so small they couldn't give 2 full XLR outs, so they just had to go 4.4, which I've never seen a capped 4.4 before. That's nice. Into a relatively okay braid. It's not like a smooth fabric. It's definitely like that cheaper plastic feel. Into a huge split, and then these are 2 individual XLR males that are 6. Yeah, they actually are 6 feet. So you'd plug this into the back of the amp, and then you have these. I take that back. This has got to be a $300 wire. I've never seen. He's got custom Woo Audio. What does that say? Switchcraft. Oh God. So these are Switchcraft XLRs to plug into each individual, presumably amplifier or powered speaker, and then you can control it. I'm gonna have to go a little nuts when I use this. That is a fucking nice wire. It's nice. It's nice. All right. It's probably way too expensive, but it's nice. That's welcome to audio. Let's put that down. Yeah, that's unique. I'll put all these wire ties in. What are you? Made in USA. It's still weird talking without the cat here because I'm talking literally to myself. She'd be sitting there licking herself and she'd be listening. I mean, I'm assuming wherever cats end up, people talk about the Rainbow Bridge. I got a card from the doctor, from the vet, and had the Rainbow Bridge story. I couldn't even read it. I was just crying. So I was like, Yes. Okay, pasta. Again. So that's going to link to Woo Audio. This, try to read that paperwork. This is going to link to audio46.com, and I can give you an affiliate link for them. This is the DT900 Pro X and the DT700 Pro X. These are loaner units from them. They're like, we could loan you these before they come out, but you have to give them back. And I'm like, duh. That's what the word loaner means. Oh, man, these fucking pads. Holy shit. So these are like their newest revision, and they're not available everywhere yet, I don't think. But reviewers got them in there for I got one. Very padded inside. They've changed the standard Beyerdynamic pad from the round one to an actual... I have to put this on my head. Hold on. That's the right side. It makes a little noise when it moves around. Same pads on this? No, different pads. Interesting. So this is the closed back. This is obviously the open back. These pads are softer, and the material seems different. Yeah, this is a much more silver and square and firm pad. And this is a much more gray and soft pad. Where's my left and rights? I think I like these pads more. This says pull. I'm going to do that. Maybe it shouldn't say pull if it doesn't mean pull. See the word pull? I'm not hallucinating. Am I supposed to pull the whole thing out? Like, there's got to be wires in here, right? Oh. My granddaddy was a die cutter, and he'd be confused by this shit. Why, Germany? So now I got to put this back in here, and then I got to do this in here, and then fold that back down. This is dumb. I'm assuming the same thing's in here, so I want to do this once. What a bag. Holy shit. Ignore this wire for a second. This. Oh, it's stretchy too. This is like a scuba suit. Wow. Okay. Beyerdynamic is winning the default. It's not even like padded on the inside, but this is such a thick material, and it stretches. It's like extremely strong spandex. Highly approve of that, Beyerdynamic. I like your new logo thing that's going on also. We have got two different wires, both 1/4 inch, because of course they fucking are. Why would you bother with anything else? The short one and the long one, and I'll probably never use the long one. And the short one has got multiple wire ties. I'm just going to check the sproing factor. That's a thing. Look it up. No, actually don't look it up. I have no idea what will come up if you look up sproing, nor how to spell the word sproing. I'm still wearing the other ones. They are very noise canceling. Like, they're just, I can't hear shit, Captain. So, those down. We have got, ooh, these might be springy. You know, it's got enough weight that it's not like, I've had cables where you just do this and they bounce up in the air. And this actually feels like it has some droop, which is good. But again, it's a mini XLR. Wow, that went in way too easy. Holy fuck. That's the easiest I've ever had to plug in a mini XLR. And then out to a tagged Beyerdynamic wire with an unscrewable 1/4 inch plug. Oh, fuck you. Fuck Beyerdynamic. Fucking Beyerdynamic. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a custom 1/4 inch screw on, because those threads are not the threads you get on like a normal. There's headphone cables that are 3.5 mm with a screw on 1/4 inch. And this is a specifically smaller, finer, thinner, like it, that, no. White now. So I guess that's the two Beyerdynamics. Thank you, Audio46, for loaning me those. I can get those reviews out before the end of fucking time. Because they're like, we're not getting them for like 2 to 4 weeks. And I'm like, I kind of want to have the review ready for when you get them. So like, okay. Drop sent me something. So Pasta Mass dropped. She may have to make everything an Amazon. All the Amazon links may be fucking P-Secret links. These are the JVC for the win X1s, which I believe are, oh, my granddaddy's a die cutter. Anytime a box is intricate and nice, it's my granddaddy's a die cutter. So look, normal box, flip the top, fold it open. Then we've got like a lock here. And then this unfolds straight. Like when die cutting is the ability to crush, to literally cut out cardboard into the shapes that are required for all this weird, intricate shit. Like look at this fucking thing. I am never getting this back together. This is all one piece. It had like 9 compartments. And you just cut out all this random shape and then it folds together. We've got a case. I think I've had JVCs before, haven't I? And it was the case was like, this is a baller case. This is a baller case. Look at this it's like a fucking emo vampire child's fucking teeth. For like if you have vampire teeth and you're a little kid, this is what you keep your vampire teeth in this, because this is like a soft pleather. It's not real leather. It says JVC, and it's got a magnetic button, and the inside is red fucking velvet. You put your like fake vampire dentures in. In fact, those look like dentures. What the fuck are those? It's a little bit of a tip selection. Close the coffin. Keeping the packaging minimal. I approve of that. I hate excessive packaging. Like I would burn any of these if I bought them. But this is okay. So this is an IEM. We've got 3.5 millimeter. Very smooth. To MMCX with no ear loop stiffness. Actually, this is a very, I'm digging this cable already. Hold on. Ooh, that's a fucking nice cable. So you got 3.5 millimeter, says Japan on it. Oh, fuck you. It just says Japan. Because JVC stands for Japan Victor Corporation. That is, it's not round. This is like a noodle shape with ridges, and it's so smooth. Oh, lordy. Into a split, into 2 very smooth round ones that, oh, this might be the nicest, like non-woven MMCX cable that I've ever touched. And I just realized I had Chinese food on this counter like yesterday, so I'm gonna not put that down there so I don't, yeah, put the tooth coffin there. Interesting that they individually, are these? No, I thought they were like the same. Let's just let's whip these out. Actually, this last thing might end up coming from Amazon. Let's see. So here are the IEMs. They have the drop logo on them. They're a little bit hefty, but they're definitely, I think these are designed. Hold on, right channel, right? Yeah, these are designed to have the wires come out the bottom. That's very rare. I hope they stay in my ears. They're not super heavy. They just feel very weighty. Like you could feel the magnet structure on the inside of those. We'll get those down on the burner rig. Little red and blue indicators. I guess I could keep the packaging to show off, but probably not. Anyway, very much approve of that Japan and drop. I'm assuming Japan had more to do with that than drop the packaging. Because I watched the Trash Ice Boys, as you should all know, and their description of how to throw out garbage in Japan makes me want to never live there. Like, you got to separate so much shit. Okay, yeah. Oh, these were bought used. So this pasta, because really I'm not talking to you guys, it's always Princess Pasta, are the Audix, A-U-D-I-X, dicks. I forget the model numbers. I think the 150s or something. If you find this headphone, the Audix brand, yes, A150s. God, I fucking nailed it. And these were bought used by a viewer, and he's like, hey, do you want them first? Because I know that everybody loves them, and I'm just going to buy this set. And I'm like, cool. Wow, we're getting some winning cables today. So here's Here's what a normal 1/4" cable that has a screw on looks like. The screw thread is the entire outside, and it's a big thing here, and it goes on, and that's just, well, that's real tight actually, but there you go. So now it's a 1/4", but the other one fucking just don't know. You know what's interesting? This says Audix on it, and it feels thicker, and it's definitely softer, but it's like a reincarnation. Look at that fucking strain relief. It's like a reincarnation wire of V-Moda, but better. Because that's the same like hexagonal rubberized head. But then look how soft that fabric is. It's just beautiful. This is a nice cable. This is another winning cable. However, this looks remarkably like the M&O Bluetooth headphones I had, which were remarkably like the, what was the headphone that was based off of? The RB2, oh fuck, RBH? The RBH HP2 or something. Those were like, this is like the standard, like made in China shape for them. In fact, the pads even feel the same, but these are making waves, these Audix. So I'm assuming they're going to be beryllium driver, and if they're a beryllium driver and then you plug them in and they sound good, then it's just, if we can link to these pasta, do so. Headband is acceptable. I'll give it no more than that. It's nothing to write home about. The edges on these plastic things are sharp because they were on the RBH HP2s. I think that's what it was. Pads are going to be nice and fucking soft though. Oh yeah. Oh, they're comfy as hell. They're comfier than the Beyers. Although they're a different material, but this. Hopefully these sound exactly like RB, because the M&Os I recommended, but they were Bluetooth. But I'm like, look, you don't need to use them Bluetooth, but you can't tell people to get a $130 set of headphones, don't use the Bluetooth because they sound like a $100 set of headphones that you really liked. But now I'm assuming these are under the $150 mark, and that might be the way to go. These are used. I don't have to burn these in. I have to burn these in. I'm not sure if they've used these over at Audio46, and I can unplug this, and that goes with the Woo amp. And thank you for this very long. It's not even 11 o'clock, but it feels like 3 in the morning because I was in New York today. Yeah. And I got to clean up Chinese food, and I accidentally Princess Pasta. In case you're seeing this after America, then it doesn't matter. But I went to it was an Italian place by my sister, and I'm like, look at this pasta. I need this pasta. And I didn't realize that it said gluten-free there. So this is Princess Pasta's pasta now. And I got like multiple fucking varieties of it. And then I specifically bought this because I saw it was gluten-free corn pasta. And I'm like, cool, Princess Pasta can have that. But then apparently I bought more gluten-free pasta than pasta actually needs. She can't eat this much pasta, but this pasta, this has got nothing in English on it at all. And it was $7 for the, yeah, $7 for the 500 grams. Look at these fucking shells. You could tell there's gluten on them because it's sticking to the bag. Those will probably be fine. But this is some manly Italian pastarori. A pastarori. In fact, here's a sandwich quick before I go. Because this is a long unboxing anyway, and pasta's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, Steven? And I'm just like, bitch, I am unboxing a sandwich. Pasta, please link a sandwich. I don't know how you can do that, but here you go. I should probably wash my hands before touching this since I just touched boxes that were outside and there's little bugs crawling all over them. But look at that. That's arugula and prosciutto and cheese and breaded chicken cutlets.